Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today it's going to be a little bit different. Today we're going to be playing a game that I've never really played before on the channel. It's Cuphead. Now, I know since I've never really played it, that also means I've never really actually played the game. Which, you know, isn't entirely true, but still. But today I wanted to ask a question to y'all. Do you think it will be possible for me to beat the entirety of Cuphead with only using the Peashooter? I know, it's probably a no. But either way, I wanted to see if I could do it. So today's challenge is going to be, can I beat all of Cuphead from Inkwell 1 to Inkwell Hell with only using the Peashooter? Today we're going to answer that question. Stay tuned to find out. This challenge has taken me basically 4.5 hours to complete. And honestly, during practice and another recording that I had, but then I figured out that the video itself was, kind of corrupted. I thought it was going to be impossible for me to do it, especially since my little experience with Cuphead. But, I mean, who knows, maybe you just gotta cheese the game a bit. But, either way, we're gonna see if this challenge is actually possible. If you guys do want to see me do another challenge like this in the future, all you have to do is just leave a like, letting me know that you like this challenge, and comment down below what you want me to do in the next video. But without further ado, let's start this challenge. Now, before we do start off with the challenge, there are a couple of rules that we need to go over for the entire playthrough. First up, I'm only allowed to use the Peashooter. I mean, it's pretty obvious, especially with the fact that, it's called the Peashooter only challenge for a reason. And it wouldn't be much of a Peashooter only challenge if I use something like the lob or a charge shot. So, I'm not allowed to switch my weapon at any point in the run. Second off, I'm not allowed to use any supers unless I'm in a plane level. Meaning that I can't use Super Art 1, 2, or 3 for Cuphead or Miss Chalice. If you want to count this as Rule 3, this kind of goes along with Rule 2, I can't use any charms. Meaning I can't use the Coffee Charm at any point. I can't use anything like the Whetstone or the Divine Relic or anything like that. And finally, every boss must be completed on Expert Mode. Which might not be entirely true for every boss, but for the most part, that is what we did. So, in every boss, I need to have expert mode on, unless I just find it completely impossible for me to do it without it. But, at the end of every fight, there will be a death counter showing how many times that I've died doing the boss fight, and also how many times I've also pressed the retry button, which kind of happens a good bit. So, with the rules out of the way, let's dive right on into the first boss. So, our first boss up here is Goopy the Grand. And to be honest, he really was not even that bad of a boss. I mean, it's Goopy the Grand. I mean, yeah. But, I mean, either way, I mean, we did him first try, so I mean, it's not like he's difficult or anything. But, he is the first boss. To be honest, for how easy he is, we only took 2 hits, and technically I would have S-ranked him. But, I mean, I didn't say I had to S-rank every single boss. All I said was that I needed to complete said boss. So, it was pretty easy to kill Goopy. But one thing that's going to be pretty seen throughout this video is that basically this entire challenge was, turned into a challenge in between me and my friend off stream. Or, not off stream, but off video. We wanted to kind of see who could beat Cuphead first with only using the Peashooter. And, yeah, we kind of both finished around the same time, but either way, Goopy the Grand, he's not that hard, to be honest. I could S-rank him in my sleep, easily. Like, it's Goopy. He's a ball, he turns into a bigger ball by taking some drugs, and then he turns into a tombstone. I mean, maybe someone should put that tombstone on his grave. But we finished with a solid A rank. Got him. I saw the singular Peashooter shot that killed him. Yo, Goopy the Grand is dead.
Hello. Oh. I almost took damage. I must S rank.
You must not S rank.
I must S rank.
You must not S rank. I got an
S
A rank.
rank.
After Goopy Legrand, next up we have the Root Pack. Technically we have 3 bosses to deal with here, but they all count towards the same amount of health. But first up is going to be this little potato that comes out the ground and shoots little things of dirt at us. And also shoots a worm that is going to be parryable. And we can use that parry to get our EXs, which are going to be really helpful. But after we kill this stupid potato, we go on over to the second phase of this boss fight, which is just an onion that comes out the ground and decides to be a bit of a crybaby. So after missing my first EX, we just spam the heck out of him with our Peashooter until he, eventually dies. And then after that, all we have to do is just kill this little carrot that decides to pop out of the ground in replacement of him. And also decides to use his psychic little mind powers to hit us with whatever this beam is supposed to be. But, after we, spend a good little bit of time dodging his carrots and dodging his little eye beam, whatever this guy has going on with him, we are done with this boss fight and we get an S rank. And you are dead. I almost perfectly timed that. Aw, man, I wanted a carrot. Hey, give me a carrot!
Oh god, I dodged all.
I got an S rank W.
Let me get that S rank. Let me get another S rank.
No, I get the S. You don't.
I gotta get the S rank. I got the S rank.
After being done with the Root Pack, we are now on to Ribby and Croaks. To be honest, I don't really see them as a hard boss per se, but I mean, they have their challenges. For in the first phase, Ribby is over here shooting you with flaming fists, I guess, with the chance of two of them being parryable, which those are the ones that we want to look out for. Croaks, on the other hand, is just... he doesn't really do much. He just shoots out flaming fireflies. And, yeah. But after doing enough damage in the first phase, we're on to the second phase, where it's really not even that much different. Well, it is, kind of, but Ribby can either do the first 3 flaming fists from his first phase, or he can shoot this little ball that bounces off the floor and the roof. It's not even really that hard. But next up is the final phase, and I consider myself to be relatively lucky, being the fact that I've gotten better at doing tigers over the course of me starting to play Cuphead. So first up, we got bulls, which, I mean, obviously everyone knows and everyone likes because it's not that hard. So after clearing that, we moved on over to tigers. And like I said, I find myself pretty lucky that I've gotten better at this, because tigers honestly was not even that bad. After clearing tigers out the way, and eventually taking another hit point of damage, we're on to the last one that we actually got, which we're relatively lucky again, because it was bulls, and without further ado, we're able to finish this boss. Don't do it, tigers. Thank you.
I got bull. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah! Second attempt, baby! Only one death in this entire playthrough! Yeah! Wait, I actually did restart once, though. It's probably fine. And I almost S-ranked it!
Oh my god, I must. I got the second attempt. Second attempt. Oh!
Cheeks. Alright. I'll only have to do this like 3 times. Are you kidding me?
Nah, you gotta do it 0 times now.
You saw nothing.
I saw everything.
No, you saw that. Why do I keep coughing? Miss Chalice, I'm alert. Are you kidding me? Come on, Croaks. I know your mother could have done better. I probably shouldn't be talking about your mom. Yo.
They both share the same mother.
Why y'all trying to work together? I know y'all are brothers, but you can't be working together. It's against the rules. After beating the Frog Twins, next up is Hildeberg. To be honest, she's not too bad. I mean, we do have to deal with these little blimps and her laughing at us, but other than that and her rage baiting, I mean, it's not even that bad, to be honest. After her first phase, we have this second phase, which, to be honest, isn't too bad. I mean, we have the stupid twins, but, I mean, all they do is just give us a little ball that tries to shoot us in every single direction. But, I mean, besides only getting hit once, which is kind of annoying, the second phase is pretty easy. And same with the first phase. So technically the third phase is just us doing the first phase all over again, except now she can give us a little tornado. Yay! Funny fun times. After that fourth phase is over, or third phase, my bad, we're here into the fourth phase where I genuinely hate this stupid archer, whatever the frick you call him. I know that Hildeberg is supposed to be like Greek mythology or something, but I honestly hate him with a burning passion. But after that's done, you know, the fifth phase is literally just the first phase with more blimps, which means more parries, and more tornadoes, and more laughing, and more triggering my hate for this stupid boss, because it's already bad enough that I used to fail every single time I did her on expert mode. But as she's over here, you know, kind of just, I don't know what is up with her. She turns into a giant moon. Yes, literally, a giant moon. And she likes to spit stars at us and spaceships. But with that out of the way, to be honest, this final phase was not even that bad, and we kill her with, technically, we could have gotten an S ring, but, I mean, we didn't, which that's okay.
Oh my. Leave!
Time to die.
I did it. I did it. I did it. I won. I did it.
Say, I know. There's no way I
Give
say
me
it's time to die and you don't die, right?
Nope. Give me on Cagney.
We both beat her.
I couldn't shoot her for a big, like, I was like trying to dodge other stars before anything else. As Cuphead. Yeah, that's right. You and your stinking extra life. Not extra life. Extra heart.
Why would I go back down?
That's what.
Ooh.
Ooh, I think I got hit.
Thing here. Ah, I'm living life on the edge. You
Oh, I gotta hurry up.
Like my mom said, you gotta live your life to the fullest. Apparently, Hilda did not know. God, you know, I just say one thing about you. I'm sorry, okay? Ooh. Okay.
You know, let me go and switch to Miss Chalice so I can go ahead and guarantee that I'm gonna win. Oh yeah, so I'm locked in.
Dang it! After Hildeberg, next up we got Cagney Carnation, which we took a nice little stroll in order to get there, but to be honest, Cagney is not even that bad. I mean, sure, we might have died a couple of times because of the fact that I was using Mugman, okay? I've been using this chalice basically the entire time I've been playing Cuphead. What do you expect? You can't, like, expect me to beat Cagney on my first try with Mugman. Although I do feel like I have better RNG with Mugman when it comes to him compared to Miss Chalice. But either way, Cagney isn't too bad. I mean, well, the first phase is just like a bullet hell, basically. But, I mean, you know, after you use the Peashooter for, you know, a good amount of time and die on the first phase, you realize that, technically this is the second phase, that Cagney just thinks he's better than everyone and wants to use 8 corns and a frickin' boomerang bunny or whatever the frick it's called to just attempt to kill you because he's Cagney Carnation. But after dodging these bunnies and these acorns and looking at Cagney's face that looks like it's gonna give me nightmares at night, we're on to the final phase, and the final phase has to be the easiest thing that I've ever done. You just jump from platform to platform. I could even do this as Mugman if I wanted to. But either way, we get it done, and we get an A+, if I'm correct. Either way.
What was it? I didn't know about it.
No! There's no way I die on the final phase.
Kill him.
Yeah!
No!
Yeah! You said
I don't care.
you said we're doing that clown, right?
Yeah, we're doing that clown more. If you know what's best,
Damn.
go and switch the mug man. Apparently, Miss Chow can't jump.
I need that extra 1 HP. I need that
Nah,
extra 1
nah, nah.
HP. I'm not switch. Hey, no, you're just deciding what boss we do. I can beat this fight with 1 HP, right?
No, not really.
Tim Cagney just does not
Okay, that means I hate him.
hate. They say that he kills me.
Oh,
You know what? No, I'm not gonna do this with Mugman. Who needs Miss Chalice? I don't need no Miss Chalice. I got
Yes, you
this.
do.
I don't like you, you stupid pumpkin or whatever the frick you are. You look like Cagney, but on crack. They should call you Crackney.
Right. On.
Okay, he did not like that.
That's what you get for talking about bros, son.
Our next opponent is Beppy the Clown, or as I like to call him, Jeppy the Clown, for whatever reason. I hate this stupid clown in his go-kart so much. The ducks aren't even that bad. It's how aggressive this man is in that little go-kart of his. If you don't know, he just goes around the bottom of the screen, side to side, until he decides to back up a little and just charge at you. But after that, the first phase is done. Next up is the stupid second phase that... Okay, look. The phases just get harder and harder as we go on. So I'm not entirely mad about, like, the second phase. But the balloon dogs can be really annoying sometimes. But it's pretty easy still. After that second phase, now we're on to the third phase. And let me just tell you, these last two phases, I hate with a burning passion. The green donkey has 3 horseshoes, one being carryable now sometimes, go up and down the screen, and your job is to either shoot Beppy or just dodge the horseshoes. The yellow donkey, I'm not that mad about. I mean, he just sends out a couple of horseshoes, and then one gap is going to be left. All you have to do is just, you know, get in between the open gap. That's all you have to do. After that, it's the fourth phase. I hate this phase with a burning passion. I've lost so many practice runs. I've lost so many runs in the previous time that I've done this boss to this last phase. And it's because of the stupid freaking penguins. There's 4 of them. They each throw 1 ball like every freaking 2 seconds, it feels like. And they're just in general annoying. But with 1 HP, surprisingly, and this is probably like my best attempt beating Beppy, we finally get him killed. And I'm finally gonna move on to the next boss.
Oh, I have to do this red. I have to do the little. Oh, I actually have to do the little red thing. Oh, that's actually so annoying.
Please, I know you're close enough. Yes! 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 I hate
no.
you! I don't want you to ever live again!
Crazy.
Oh, if I had spread shot, this would have been so much nicer. If I had spread shot, this would have been so much nicer. You know what, real quick, how many deaths do I have in this save?
More than 1,000.
I know I have more than 1,000. 1,168.
Oh my.
Dude.
Well, that depends, Tay. Can you really beat it first try when you're at 1 HP? Nope, I lost. Alright, let me try this again. I know you finna die.
Nope, the roller coaster isn't coming. Please die! Please!
I know you finna die. Go and let it happen, pal. Come on, pal.
Why would you do
Come on.
that?
Hey, look out for those penguins! And their massive ball. I gotta make sure I man.
You know, Beppy, for the final dang time, personal space. God, I decided to sit all the way over here in the corner. What do? Come rush over to my side?
Beppy, he loves your company.
I don't like this man. Oh my God, I hate you. You are the worst boss ever.
Waffle. Got the waffle.
Miss Chalice, I'm so done with you. Dude,
Oh,
I won't die.
Kill him. Kill him again. Kill him again. Yeah.
Assistance! Hey, you! I hate the penguins. If it was just a roller coaster and his ginormous, stupid face, I would be fine. I want you dead!
Waste EX.
I'm gonna go insane. So after Beppy the Clown, we are on to our next boss, who is Baroness Von Bon Bon. Oh my god, the way I even hate saying this name sometimes. First up, we got the Waffle. To be honest, I'm happy that he really isn't even that bad. To be honest, out of everyone I had to face up against, the Waffle was probably my home dog, to be honest. But after the Waffle, we move on over to our next competitor. Once again, we got actually relatively lucky. Someone else I did like going up against was this Gumball. He's really, really easy to dodge. All you have to do is just keep going back and forth, and then shooting him with EXs until he's dead. After that, oh boy, someone I really hate, the Candy Corn. Now, it took me a while to figure out that I could just, you know, use my invincibility roll to go, like, you know, in between him, or through him, I should say. But, you know, after, you know, finally realizing I can do that, I felt so much better, and we got rid of him. We have 4 HP as we head on over to the final phase, and to be honest, I really, at this point, I was doing her for like a good 30 minutes, and I was just ready to get rid of her. So, without further ado, I just kept shooting her with EXs and dodging the giant peppermint that she decided to throw out, and her 2 heads. I know, it's unbelievable. But after a bit, we did kill her, and we got an A rank.
Come on, pal. Go ahead and die. You already know what's gonna happen. Come on now. You already know what's gonna happen.
Oh my god! For the love of Jesus Christ himself. Die! Please just die. Please just die. Please just die. I know you're close to your death. It's you! It's you! I never have to do you again with this stupid shot! Two minutes. You're telling me if I had 3 HP, I would have X-ranked this boss!
Ish is doing a real good number on you, ain't it? And off with that,
I want to throw my controller outside. I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Waffle. You're honestly the one mini boss here that I generally like.
That's right. All right. Hey, Muffin! Hey, Muffin! Muffin!
I just like EX, and it brought me into a freaking jelly bean. Oh, I lost all my brain cells playing this game. Miss Chalice. Now I'm gonna pause this game for a second. I just want to mention, right? I watched Miss Chalice turn one way, and the EX went the complete opposite direction. Miss Chalice, what are you doing with your life? This is why I have breakdowns in my sleep.
I don't know about in your sleep, more like in your...
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I've never really had issues on you.
Go walk. Hey, his balls!
I died to a jelly bean that didn't even get shown. Yo!
Alright, you mean let's do this. Today I did the bird.
Shut up! No! No!
I apologize. I'm dead. I didn't beat it first try, so you can't crash. So if I beat it the second try, you crash out.
The idol! What? The chicks! The chances that the second I want to look back at you, the second I try to dash again, you shoot me with your head.
Hey, Tay.
What?
So second attempt. Crashing out, yes, sir. I'm just asking you, chill. I'm asking you, chill.
Oh
Yo,
my god! No! Used my EX and I wanted to use the invincibility roll, and you're telling me that I dashed? So after Baroness Von Bonbon, next up we have the Jimmy the Great. We're going right next door from Deppy the Clown with this one. First up in the Jimmy's phase, we actually got Treasure, which, I mean, it's not the best per se, but, I mean, it's manageable. It's kind of like one of those bosses where, like, you just have to really go up and down. Wally Warbles, yeah. But we went around him to dodge the treasure, which I don't think a lot of people really need to do that. But for the second phase, actually, since the first wall we got had 2 heads, we actually shot both heads, because if you don't know, if you shoot 2 heads whenever they're showing in the wall, it does extra damage into the next phase, which helps you skip that phase, actually. Well, not skip it, but it helps you get past it quicker. Luckily for me, compared to every other run, I didn't really take damage on this phase, which was a freaking lifesaver as we go into the third phase. The third phase, the sarcophagus, actually wasn't too bad. My timing wasn't usually the best, but I actually got past this boss like not even like first try. But after that phase, next up we got everyone's favorite Cuphead. Yes, Cuphead. If only it was called Mugget. But anyways, after that, what we had to do was just, you know, bait this hat around until Cuphead starts shooting. We just wanted to get as many parries as possible as he was shooting, because it would really help us out with getting our super, but also it would help us out with getting our EXs, and also skipping this phase. So, after bombing him a couple of times, we move on over to the final phase, which, I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually insanely happy with how this went. The second that we could, we used our super, and that really killed like most of his health, but unluckily for us, we got the 1 HP. But we used our little guy, the little chompers, and then after that, we beat this boss.
we can't be serious. Oh my god, what is that again?
I was about to say, I will never forgive myself if I actually die on this phase. I haven't done that since I started the game.
O cholera! Czy to Freddy Fazbear? Oh, 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 oh.
Looking greatest. Hey, which one do you want equals all 3? Let me know. Which one we doing first? No, we ain't doing no damn Medusa.
Do Medusa. You asked
We ain't doing no damn Medusa.
me who I wanted to do. Do Medusa.
Yeah, who you want to do? Now pick someone else. Don't say that, Captain. Don't say that, goddamn Captain.
Captain
Or don't.
HP.
All right, we're doing the robot.
I'm fine with that.
Oh, really?
Yep. I hate you! I've never struggled so much on that thing.
What makes you stop being
Please.
crispy?
Please.
I'm not searching that up.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking, please die. Please. The ghosts are taking
Oh,
hits
oh.
for you. The ghosts are taking hits for you.
Ooh.
I hate one sick. I'm gonna use up all my. Remember what happened last time I was trying to record this challenge? I
You're
actually
funny.
died twice.
No way.
I can find the freaking clip, put editor me, please put it on screen that my freaking controller died twice. It's not much to say. Charles, it happened again!
What?
My controller died.
I'm scared to do it more.
Oh, you just don't. Man,
Going
I
from
must
the Jimmy
tell
the
you,
Great. Oh yeah. Also,
yeah,
guys, for this run, Charles is just gonna be trying to screw me over because he's a bad friend. Anyways, coming from the Jimmy the Great.
Oh, you trying to speed through?
Coming from the Jimmy the Great, we got Wally Marbles. Shut up. In this first phase, all we really did was just go up and down and try to. All we did was just really go up and down to try to avoid the eggshells that Wally kept trying to hit us with. And we just parried any of the pink parryable birds that were flying across the screen. The second phase wasn't really that much difficult. It wasn't that much difficult compared to the first phase. It was basically just us going up and down. Oh my god. As we just continued shooting Wally, staying leveled with him, and, well, we couldn't really get any parries because of the fact that we're just trying to stay leveled with him. But we did use our super at least one good time during this boss, the second phase. After the second phase, next up we got is Wally's son, Willy Warbles, which, I mean, he just goes in the pattern. He just goes in the pattern. The same pattern going up and down across the screen. I need to stop saying up and down. But every now and then his little plasma beam, he would shoot parryable bullets at us, and we just kind of hit those. We just gotta those parries as much as possible.
You fully lost it. No, you God.
I gotta get through this. Shut up.
Pack your stuff.
Shut up. Anyways, we just continued shooting Billy despite on if the eggshells are close or away from him. And eventually we got past him and made it to the final phase. For the final phase, we just tried to shoot Willy, not Willy, Wally in his rear area, in his butt. And the first time he actually got close to us, we used our super on him and got a parry at the same time. But anytime that his heart would come out, we would switch and go up, so we were able to shoot his heart. And also be cautious about where we were.
Tay loves to go up and down.
Shut up! But regardless though, so I can hurry this up. We did, like I said before, we did this boss on the first try, and we killed Wally. We killed Wally.
Grandpa, he finally did it.
And we got him with 1 HP left.
Grandpa, he did it. He completed the.
I remember all the runs that I lost. I don't want to be over this thing. Yes! Oh, thank you! Thank God I beat this bird on the first try on the final phase.
Nice one, pal. Now, which one do you want me to?
Who did you just beat?
Robot. Oh.
Oh my god. I need water. Next up we had is Grim Matchstick. And oh my god, I hate this boss so unbelievably much. It took me what felt like an hour just to beat him. And I hate the fact that I actually had to cheese this boss. This boss sucks for me with the Peashooter. I'm being dead serious. I don't know if it's me. I don't know. Actually, no, it has to just be me because Charles beat this boss a lot faster than I did. But regardless, I had to beat this boss, and I knew he was coming. The worst boss that I had to do. For the first phase, it was more just dodge and dodge and dodge and just save up for my super. Yes, we had to use super art too, and I'm not very happy about it. But regardless, just kept dodging and shooting him and dodging until we finally made it to his second phase. Once we made it to his second phase, it was really just even more dodging. My real strat was just to stay on these lower clouds so I'd be low enough to shoot him without having to, you know, aim down. And I'd still be able to like move quickly because, I mean, I had to. I can't stay in one place because either clouds are going to push me off or the fireballs are just going to hey, Miss Chalice, want to taste us? Regardless, though, we had to make it to the final phase at some point in time, which is the phase I was most scared for. Doing this final phase, I've lost multiple different runs without the super, and it's because of the fact I hate the fireballs. For whatever reason, if I'm not having a super, I can do this boss really good. But the second I have the super, I did this boss really good. The second I don't have the super art, it's like, okay, you know, let's just give you like the most BS luck ever. Regardless though, all I had to do was just keep shooting him, be careful of fireballs, and the flamethrower, I can just stay on the top level clouds and aim down and still hit him. And without further ado, we beat this boss.
Nice!
I hate this game so much.
Nice one, my friend. Nice one. Now here's one real question. Are you ready for the doctor?
Why the are they a thing, dude?
And he was right there at his final phase. Okay. The silence is too much. Just please die. Oh my god. The second I mentioned you, I wasn't even close. Are you actually kidding me? Dude, what is wrong with you? Why do you constantly want me dead? It's like shoot the boss. It's also like wanting to make sure that you're also not taking damage to stupid stuff, like how I just freaking did.
Okay, I wonder how confident I am. Confident in like, by the time I'm done with these, you still ain't gonna be proud of. I'm gonna do the distance to like give you like a little head start because I know you're gonna be off of that dragon. So I'm gonna do the distance. And basically by the time I'm doing the get back, dragon or robot, there's no way. When I said I can do these, I'm gonna do all of them.
Yeah, hold on, what were you saying? I was honestly half paying attention. I need to say you're gonna do this game.
Wait, I got what you said. What the
Oh, you can't.
You love it when they inch it in, don't you?
I
Oh,
just mid-chat.
really, Faith? While I'm doing the dishes.
The shield power has never looked so good in my life.
Hey! That's cheating!
So you guys want to be rapid fire all of a sudden? You guys want to all of a sudden rapid fire your stupid fireballs? No, I'm on the verge of just putting his audio on or the music on mute. I hate
Just use the damn super already.
I hate this thing so much.
Use the damn super already. Alright. After I'm done with these videos, I never want to fight you again. Okay, what if people ask for more?
Wait a minute.
I used to have full trees and found out there were.
I gotta do this man with converge shot, charge shot,
Yeah. Yeah.
spread shot,
Yeah.
chaser, crack
Yeah.
shot, twist.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Bow.
What?
Hey, Bow.
What?
It'd be real funny if I coached you through to do the whole devil and angel thing, and you had to do it with the divine relic. You know, like
I have
all
the
the shots.
I have the divine relic.
No, you have the cursed one.
Oh.
Check it again.
Our next boss is Dr. Cal's robot, or Dr. Cal, Dr. Cal. Regardless, it's the same thing. First up, in his first phase, it really wasn't that bad, but all we really did was just mostly for the beginning of the game, we just sat at the top of the screen, and our top focus was the laser beam that he has at the top of his head. And if it's not that, it's going to be the magnets that come from the bottom part of his screen. But the reason why we kept going for the top part is because, in my opinion, that is the most annoying area that he can do his attacks from. Once he turns his head into a cannon, then we turn our attention towards the bottom of his chest, stomach, whatever you want to call it. And we just want to get rid of all the bombs or magnets, and we just want to keep going until he only has one more point that we need to hit, which is the middle part, which is the heart. After that, he turns his head goes out of his body, and now we're just flying from the top and bottom of the screen, avoiding bombs and trying to shoot him. Which, honestly, as long as we're being cautious of the bombs that keep coming, this phase isn't really that bad. After that, we have the final phase. A lot of people struggle on this final phase, and I didn't really find it to be too difficult, but since we're using the Peashooter, which, I mean, is technically a shot that everyone uses on this phase, because, I mean, why would you use the lobber bombs? But this phase really wasn't too bad. I mean, it's just more dodging, like if we're in Wally Warble's second phase or something. Regardless, though, after that, we're done with this boss, and we beat him on our second try. be like second or third attempt, one of the two.
With Bluetooth and the very evil Discord.
Oh god. I spilled water on myself. Coming from Dr. Cal's robot, or Dr. Cal, whatever you want to call him. I call him Dr. Oh shoot, my controller was not supposed to disconnect. Anyways, next up we have is, well, Werner Vermin, but as me and Charles like to call him, Wiener Rat. This boss, he wasn't really too bad. For the first phase, we really just kept running around, and, well, not running around, we more so just, like, stayed on whatever side that he wasn't on. If he used the, well, trash that he just throws at his can, then we would want to parry wherever the one of the two parryable things. And if he was just trying to throw tomato bombs at us, we just wanted to make sure that we were staying away from him and use the double jump to our advantage to make sure that he could not hit us. Regardless though, the first phase goes away pretty quickly. The second phase, however, oh, that is something else to deal with. The second phase, it's not entirely too bad, but if you don't know what you're doing, you can easily get hit or killed on this phase. Personally, I wanted to stay on the right side of the screen because, I mean, it just felt better for me. Whenever all of the bottle caps came in at once, I did get kind of trapped in between him and the bottle caps, but for the most part, I think I did a pretty good job on this phase. Finally, we have the final phase. I did not want to have these ghosts trying to stay here while I was trying to hit them, but I mean, they were exceptional to keep. I mean, to be fair, they weren't too annoying, and I could use them to get parries for my EXs, which is the main reason why we kept them. Regardless though, this boss isn't too hard, and we completed them. And y'all don't do damage to me. Let's do this, Tom. Yeah.
No.
He said Rumor Honey Bottoms is next, which I'm not exactly happy about, but you know.
No, I didn't say she was next. I said if I act like come back in time, then we're doing her next.
Oh, well, I'm doing Sally stage play next.
Boo! You stink!
A dang dragon.
Please keep losing to that rat.
Oh god, I almost died.
Lose!
No. Never mind. Coming from the wiener, now we got the crazy woman, Sally stage play. To be honest, well actually I was gonna say to be fair she wasn't really that bad, but I actually do kind of hate this boss. Sally stage play, she's like a hit or miss, and with the Peashooter, she's a huge miss. Don't ever try to do this boss with the Peashooter only. It's not that it's insanely hard or anything, but her attacks plus the Peashooter are insanely annoying when they're both put together. For the first phase, it's literally just run around and dodge whatever hell she decides to put out to you. And if that isn't bad enough, her going in the air, or teleporting away, falling down on top of you just sometimes gets you hit, because you don't know where she's coming from. Regardless, the first phase isn't too bad. The second phase, however, oh, yeah, no, you thought it was going to get easier, because all the other bosses are somewhat easier on the second phase, even though it's kind of common that it's going to be harder on the second phase than the first phase. Anyways, she is a lot more aggressive, I can tell you that, and now her children want to kill me, which I kind of forgot these people existed. Then there's also the mice that try to kill you, so it's like, run around, try not to get hit simulator. The third phase, this phase, I think it's a lot more chilled than the other ones. The meteor attack, I mean, I could just sit here and destroy open the meteor, but I have Miss Chalice with double jump to get and touch the meteor. Lightning, I can just use my invincibility roll or just ever so slightly move out the way, and just sit on top, or sit underneath her like I'm using spread shot, like, you know, how everyone else does. The lightning is not that bad, but the big wave is something I don't like. There was a time where I actually, hit the star twice whenever it went up. Like, I parried it to go up, and then I somehow parried it again when it was off screen. Regardless, though, this phase wasn't too bad. Now we're on to the final phase. And oh my god. The final phase, it sucks. Now, the Peashooter is at ground level with you. It is not a lock-on weapon. In order to hit this woman, you basically need to either double jump or look up. There's an umbrella that is constantly riding your behind. So, yeah, you just kind of run around and just hope that you're hitting her. Because if you double jump into her, you're gonna get hit. If you double jump too much and you're not paying attention, you'll get hit by the roses. So, it's just kind of aim, but we still killed her.
Fix EXs to the face.
Thank you. Just thank you for dying, man.
7 EXs. 8
I
EXs.
don't care, just please, I just...
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Yo.
She says for as many children as she wanted to have.
Hold on a second, I'm in the corner. The rats are gonna follow me regardless.
No!
Ow! That actually hit. Man, you have issues. Man,
And
you
too
have
many
issues.
children.
What's your husband? I don't want you. Taken by Cuphead.
Wait, what? Oh, you missed shot. I was gonna say, hey, what the fuck?
I'm not lesbian. I'm taken by Cuphead.
I was gonna say, Tay, that's incest.
Okay, why
Are
am
you
I
on
actually
something?
taking damage on this phase?
Are you on to something or are you on something?
I'm on something.
Okay, well, your
I think
something
so.
is to get.
Did you drug my water? Okay,
I'm done with the
why
fuck-
am I actually taking damage on this phase?
Oh, really?
Man, I've made the mistake of saving this. Oh, remember that the Phantom Express exists.
Oh, yeah.
I low-key be forgetting that I'm part of Equal Isle 3. Only because
Yeah,
of the fact that they're not like in the main island. They like have their own little spot to themselves in front of Equal Hell. Ah, woman! Go to your husband!
I look here. We get that honey.
What the? Whoa, hold on a second. Game. What did I just parry? Hold on, I parried. No, I parried the meteor, right? And then
Yeah.
I jumped to and dashed, and I parried something off the map.
Oh.
Next up is the bee woman person thing that I don't like because he also took up a bunch of time in my editing. Well, not editing, actual gameplay. Now I'm gonna be dead serious. The first phase is not that bad whatsoever, but the second phase sucks. But first, we gotta get through the first phase. The first phase, like I said, is not too bad. The officer has to be the guy that I've died the least amount of times on. And I genuinely hate myself for this, but I had to cheese this boss fight. Just like that dragon, I had to use the frickin' heart ring on her. Now, I'm not entirely mad at myself because compared to the dragon, I beat this multiple different times, like even in the other recording. But when it came to doing her this time, I hated her. It's not necessarily because of anything too bad, but it's because of the second and third phase. The first phase, we just ran around trying not to get hit and, getting as many parries as possible. The second phase is where things got kind of annoying. If she went down the middle, we just keep trying to dodge the missile bomb things, whatever you want to call them. They kind of look like the bomb from Mario. But then if she's on either side, I don't think it really matters. It's kind of just like, if she sends out the triangle, free parries as long as I'm not being an idiot. But if she isn't, like, going to do a quick transition into her final phase, we're kind of screwed. The final phase, it's not really too hard. I say that and she immediately made me eat my words. We got the chainsaw twice immediately. And if I was Cuphead or Mugman, I don't think I would have been able to do this. The heart ring is or the heart pal, whatever, I'm pretty sure it's no, shield heart, whatever you want to call it. I forgot what it's called. Is a lifesaver. It's hard enough to try to hit her whenever she's in her plane mode, but aiming down with the freaking Peashooter is so annoying. The fists are annoying. The chainsaw is annoying. I had issues trying to figure out where the fists were going. The freaking platforming is annoying. Everything sucks in this boss fight. We had to do it though, and luckily I didn't get hit too many times. I just kind of wanted to hit her with as many EXs as possible, even though that was even hard for me. But soon we did kill her, and I'm glad we're past this boss, because holy... Yes! Oh, I never want to do that boss again, dude. It was never that hard. Never. Ever that hard. I don't know why it took me so long to beat that boss. I've been sitting at my computer for 2.5 hours trying to beat all this stupid game. You know what? Instead of sitting through like what feels like I think like 50 minutes or an hour or something like that, somewhere in between like 30 to like 40 minutes or something of video footage. Let me just like make a small little montage of just dying over and over again on this boss.
What are you at?
Okay, I don't remember. Shit,
I might do
huh?
Nah, I'm saving that shit for last.
Dude, you just won.
Oi.
No. Shit. I can't take anymore. No! I told her I couldn't take it. Oh my.
You're dead. You're gonna die.
I'm on the flag, ain't I? Like. Oh.
14 long days
Did I get
without
damaged by?
admin on their vote. I could just... Yeah, no.
I hate this boss fight.
It's a tab. I don't mind.
Yeah, we could
Or we could just both leave.
No!
Dude, I was gonna.
Yeah, I'm not one.
Crazy. Oh, I definitely okay. It's not real lying.
Okay. Okay.
You know, that B made me realize how much I hate this game and life. We went from 29 deaths to 32 deaths. And if that's not bad enough, we went from 9 deaths to 15, or not deaths, restarts to 15 restarts. I love this game so much. Now for this next boss, we beat him actually on the first try, and this is the frickin' break I needed. Captain Briny Beard. I love this guy for some odd reason. Well, first off, he gives me like a crap ton of parries in his first and second phase, which I absolutely adore. Anyways, let me try not to embarrass myself here. This boss, he's not really that bad. The first phase, you know, it's just like get as many parries as possible. Just avoid whatever he's throwing at you and stuff. But like, it's not that bad. The cannonballs start to come out on his second phase, and it's once again, it's not really that bad. He also starts to bring in more minions, which ain't too bad. But whenever he used this blobfish or whatever it's called, I loved it because it was just Parry City. We did get hit once by the shark and once by the cannonball, I believe, but that wasn't really the bad part. The final phase, I'm gonna be dead serious. This final phase, I was not looking forward to doing it. I kept thinking to myself, how am I gonna get damage off on this guy? But then again, I can just use Miss Chalice's double jump and invincibility roll to not take damage and stuff. And I mean, with patience, we got it done. I'm just happy we got it done on the first try.
Oh, attack. Just found a bacon glitch. Wait, what killer is it? It's Noli? Wait, Noli can move them with his bomb. Alright, okay.
Yes! boss fight is just time consuming with the Peashooter, but it's really easy with Miss Chalice. Pirate. Going from the shores to the seven seas, now we got Calamaria. To be honest, this boss is actually kind of bad. But here's the thing. In the Cuphead show, you guys know, I'm pretty sure how Mugman hits on Calamaria. Mugman just must have something against this woman. Because every time I was Miss Chalice, I would die against her. But when it came to Mugman, I beat her on the first try. Anyways, for the first phase, it was more so just dodge whatever she throws out. With the seahorse, you just kind of, I mean, I got it paired up with the pirate, so I'm happy with that. But the yellowfish, I got with the turtle guy, so I'm not really mad about that. But then she tried to get me with these pufferfish, and you know, I could easily just parry that. In the second phase, there is a sound cue that plays directly before she's about to turn you into stone. And it gives you like a full second to react to it. But like most of the time, I just kind of stayed away from her, just because if I get unlucky and I'm up by her head to avoid getting turned into stone, there's a good chance an eel's gonna hit me. It was just hit her with whatever EXs. I used to use the chompers on the eels, but you know, I kind of just saved up my super. After that, we move on over into the final phase, which I am really happy with how this went. Every time I was on this final phase, because my fingers, I guess, are just not good enough at hitting my controller, I always get turned into stone. But it was just use the super directly when I got into the boss fight, or the final phase, and just hope and pray to God that she did not kill me. But other than that, we beat this boss. Yes! Yes! And wait, what? I got Ness rank? Wait, no, I didn't get Ness rank. What do you mean? What do you mean complete? Oh, complete the entire game on expert. Oh, let's go! Finally, you're dead, Calamaria. So without a death compilation or anything, we're just gonna go ahead and go on over to the Phantom Express. Yeah, it's the Phantom Express. Yay! What an amazing boss. First up, we got this guy. You know, shooting eyes out the back of the train. The reason I didn't do a death compilation or anything like that is because I had a person inside of the call that Charles were in. And I didn't feel like adding captions for a third person. So, all we did was just shoot the guy, the ghoul at the back with the Peashooter. And then we got this skeleton. And if I just sit exactly where I am right now, I can shoot the skeleton. Whenever he turns his head over to, well, my right. He wasn't really that bad. It was just kind of time consuming. If there was something parryable, like the little chocolate bars that the pumpkins drop, it can be really annoying trying to parry with him being there. Trust me, I've taken damage like that multiple times. But next up, we got the two Ghoul brothers, the freaking lollipop Ghoul brothers guys, whatever you want to call them. I actually kind of like this phase because of the fact that it allowed me to get some good parries and stuff like that. But other than that, it wasn't really that bad. It's just, aiming upwards to shoot the ghouls and trying not to get killed by some ghosts. But, also trying to kill the ghosts for some parries. So, besides that, we're pretty good. Finally, we have the final phase. And at this point, I was just ready to get this stupid train done with. It was mostly just like, get an opening, and stop trying to pay attention to the heart. Pay attention to the freaking coal and stuff that's on fire. Because I've taken so much stupid damage to that. It does not make sense. We finished this boss of 1 HP, but I had to take a moment and pause for a second before I, continued on with this boss. I was like, if I do this and I die again, I will be so unbelievably mad. So I need him to die right here, right now. Like I said, though, we did finish this boss with 1 HP, and I'm just happy it's over. Yeah! All I have to do is just think of the views for a second. The viewers get it done. I'm going crazy after this boss fight. Hey, look, we beat it. It almost took 3 minutes. Yay!
All aboard the choo-choo train. All aboard, all aboard.
I parried, dude. This is chalice. This fight.
Here goes.
If it faces the opposite direction, there's a super. Scanning, guys. Just scanning. Cuphead never looks the way that he's supposed to in pairs. It's like most of my ideas. Mistakes. You son of a gun! You got killed at the perfect moment to be killed by me.
A great slam and then
Okay. I need more than 1 HP for that. Oh, great. Here we go. We're gonna do this again. Where I always make it to the final phase and die, aren't we? Challenge. I don't know how I did those 2 parries, but okay. They're not parries, EXs. Okay. The second I was gonna move because I saw the bone and I was like, alright, I gotta move. I lost 3 HP on the final phase. No! Dude. Just gotta move out the way. You know, alright. What?
a great slam and then
I don't know.
here goes.
It feels like that one over there has like a lot more health. We're just gonna press A, and we're gonna act like that run never happened. Okay, you know, or we could just completely miss the parry.
It's on.
Now we're up to our second to last boss out here. We go straight into the casino in Inkwell Isle Hell. We have King Dice. Yes, the king himself, King Dice. The guy that no one likes. We're here to fight him. I kept re-rolling and stuff like that, and I kept trying to get like decent people to fight. But first up we got Chips Bedicket, and I like this guy. Now we did take stupid damage because I was trying to figure out if I could, you know, hide behind him without taking damage and just shoot him like that, so I wouldn't have to worry about when he goes across the screen. But I really like this guy. If you actually listen to this guy, he seems like really happy and stuff, and he's not even that hard of a boss. But eventually we do have to kill him. We just kept running around and shooting his head with the Peashooter. As you know, that is the only place that he has a hitbox. But yeah, soon we beat this boss. or this mini boss, I should say. And then next up, we had to get Hopless Pocus. Out of all people, I hated this rabbit a lot. But hey, he gives us extra HP, so we're just gonna deal with him. Now, if he does the little attack where he has rabbit heads try to hit us, like that little rabbit heads a circle around us, we just kind of, you know, use our invincibility roll to get out of that. If we had the cards when they are coming from the bottom of the screen to the top of the screen, it was actually relatively easy to parry. The only hard part was whenever it was coming from the top half of the screen to the bottom half. I would either try my best to parry it, or I would just use the invincibility roll. If we just kept on using the invincibility roll and, you know, parrying when we actually knew we could, this boss wasn't really too bad. Even though as much as I hate him, we still beat him. Now we have our final mini-boss, who is Pirouetta. And I don't really hate this boss. This boss is really easy. Instead of like having to, you know, find an opening, you can just use the invincibility roll with Miss Chalice. The only reason this boss might take a while is because it's just using the invincibility roll and just going from side to side and just hoping that you hit her and stuff. Other than that, she's not even really that bad of a boss. One of the more tame bosses, I should say. And it did not take us long to beat her. Finally, we got the big man himself, King Frickin' Dice. I don't like this man. He's not too bad, but alright, a lot of people like to use Cuphead and Mugman on this boss fight because of the fact that you know, it's easier to parry with Cuphead and Mugman. But personally, I figured out how I can parry with Miss Chalice on like the little cards. You just have to time your parries like insanely well. Other than that, as long as we did not take stupid damage, we were basically goated. The only way we could take stupid damage is just by sitting here and mistiming our parries, which was not that big of an issue. But eventually, though, we did beat this boss, and finally, after like a good 20 minutes, we finally beat him. I was gonna say, you're up there. 4 minutes and 9 seconds. You're gonna be on an S rank. Okay. I don't think I've ever S ranked King Dice before.
Let's go gambling!
I gotta deal with the stupid dice. You guys know how it is. I miss. You know what? I'll take it. I'm just now realizing who's still on the loop. All I gotta do is just not fight the monkey. All I gotta do is just not fight the monkey. All I have to do is just not fight that big monkey. I'm restarting. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Tired of being in the depths of hell. The final boss that we have, the devil. Obviously, everyone knows that this is really, well, I wouldn't really say he's the hardest boss to be in all of Cuphead, at least in the main game, but he's 100% up there. We finally got this stupid boss over with, and I'm happy for it. And I told myself it would be like a month before I even do Chaser only. Little did I know it would take me 2 months to even frickin' edit this video. I know, and if you made it this far, please comment down below. It'd really mean a lot to me. But regardless, let's start talking about this guy. We've dealt with about a good 3 different attacks. If he uses the spider attack, which he, you know, does. I think this is the last thing he does. if you had the spider attack, we just keep aiming up and moving out the way whenever we saw him. Whenever he came like and went across the screen, we just move out the way and then double jump to get past him. Anyways, now we have, oh god, the phase I've probably died on the most. The second phase it's really annoying. We have the flaming poker chips, we have the freaking parable bomb guys, we got the freaking axes that he keeps spinning out and stuff like that from his eyes. The axe was probably the easiest thing to, well, no, the second easiest thing to dodge. But the bomb, it can be a real pain in the butt. And I guess you could call this his third phase. He spawns two little purple ghouls, or whatever you want to call them, that float around the sides of the screen. And I'm not going to really pay attention to them because they aren't really that much of a threat to me. The guys that are more of a threat are the little bats, bugs, or whatever you want to call them that fly around the top of the screen. Eventually, though, we did get in his final phase, which I was so happy that we got here. The final phase is the phase I hate the absolute most in this freaking boss fight. Because of the fact that the tears drop so quickly on expert mode, I don't think I even was really able to get it done. But we did get it done. At least I don't know if it was on expert or simple mode. I just want you dead. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't ever want to play this freaking thing ever again. With Peashooter only. That was the most annoying thing ever. I just genuinely want this boss. Actually, no. I'm done with the challenge. I don't care if it was on regular mode. I'm done with this challenge. These freaking little demons that freaking fly and turn into boomerangs, dude. Game. It's already bad enough. I tried to freaking dash, but the devil doesn't like fun, guys. Nope. Not dealing with that attack. This is why I don't do this boss fight on expert. I've been sitting here for the past, not past. Of course they get sent right in my direction.
Will get red hot.
I hate this boss. What is it now? In your heads. What? Okay, dude. Why? Just why? Oh, so now you want to phase transition. You actually suck so bad. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think that's enough clips for right now, or just for the rest of the video. With 46 deaths and 32 restarts, this has been Cuphead with only the Peashooter. I hope you guys liked this video as much as I did. I'm TGR2. I'll see you guys when I do Chaser only, or whenever I upload my next video.